I'm going to be going over the electron transport chain and chemiosmosis. It takes place in the cristae of the mitochondria or in aerobic prokaryotes in the plasma membrane. And it's a series of carriers that pass electrons from one to another. Most ATP is produced by the electron transport chain and chemiosmosis. The ETC produces 32 to 34 ATP, and high energy electrons enter the chain and are carried by NADH and FADH2 and then leave as low energy electrons. So here is the electron transport chain, and what happens there is as electrons move to the proteins, energy is used to pump hydrogen ions from the matrix to the intermembrane space. This process happens through redox reactions. Then redox reactions start the whole electron transport chain process. The carriers are reduced and then oxidized as electrons move down the chain. NADH turns into NAD plus, and FADH2 turns into FAD. Electrons are then given to the next carrier, reducing it. Many of these carriers are cytochromes. ATP is formed from the energy being captured as the electrons are passed to and from carriers. For every pair of electrons that enters by way of NADH, 3 ATP are produced, and FADH2, 2 ATP are produced. Oxygen is the final electron acceptor in the electron transport chain. It receives the electrons and combines with hydrogen ions to form water. The chain cannot function or produce ATP if there is not oxygen present. And then here is chemiosmosis. And some of the hydrogen ions flow from the intermembrane space to the matrix, which synthesizes ATP from ADP plus a phosphate by the enzyme ATP synthase. It then moves out of the mitochondria to work in the cell and is broken back down into ADP plus phosphate again.